Welcome to Bloom. Thanks for joining us. I'm Amber Freeman, and I'm so glad you are here. Today's show focuses on celebrating strong women, paving the path, and of course helping others along the journey. And I am so excited to talk to our first guest. She's a powerhouse entrepreneur, best-selling author, award-winning TV host, speaker, and Fitness Hall of Fame inductee, Dr. Forbes Riley.
Wow, I sound so impressive, don't I?
You are impressive. That's why I don't know how you have time to do anything else.
Well, you know, I have time to motivate people now. I spent my entire life to get to this point of struggling, and now my goal is to make it easier for women just like you and you guys at home.
Oh, we love that. Now, let's start at the beginning. You said at the beginning of your career you were always called aggressive.
You know,
I understand this.
I don't know if I was always called aggressive, but I am a powerful woman who wants, first of all, I'm a Taurus. I just wanted things. I wanted to be an actress. I wanted to be a TV host. And I got rejected a whole lot. And I realized that if you don't stand up for yourself, you don't get what you want in life. In fact, that's one thing about my book. You don't get what you deserve in life. You get what you pitch for. If you don't have the courage to ask for it, you will guaranteed to get a no.
That's a hard lesson, especially as women. We're kind of taught from the beginning, you don't really ask. Be seen, not heard.
Okay, so you had a similar background to me. But when I grew up, I had a problem with my jaw. My teeth went in all different directions. I was in a full set of braces from the time I was 8 years old, and then they put a tongue thruster in my mouth. So my ears got talking like this, and nobody wanted to be my friend. And so I learned about communication. I watched girls not get what they wanted. And by the way, I watched girls like you who had pretty blonde hair, and I just wanted to be like that. I was such an outsider. So I decided to be an actress. I could play other people. I was an actress, I was a comedian, I did a whole lot of things, but it came down to communication. And I realized at an early age, if you can master that skill and get people to say yes to you, you win.
It's funny, I went into acting as well because I couldn't decide what I wanted to do, and I wanted to be all these different things, and that was kind of opportunity. But we know that's a hard path.
You'll get rejected every day, you know, and I don't think you guys realize at home, when you're an actress, you go on auditions, and people say no to you because you're too tall, too short, too pretty, too fat, or you look like somebody's sister.
You can't win.
No, you can. It's a very hard business.
And it hurts your confidence and your ego.
Okay, can I give you a secret?
Yes, please.
I couldn't find a manager. And at the Me Too movement, when I was doing all of this, I decided to become my own manager. I literally created a company called CMA, and I hired a woman named Lindsay Maxwell. And Forbes Riley is a wonderful actress. I was Lindsay Maxwell, and I booked myself for 3 years. I've never really told that story, but I'm going to now.
It's brilliant, though. And it worked, obviously.
Well, it worked because I knew how to pitch. I was my only client, and I didn't have to be chased around some desk.
Oh my gosh, that's so good.
Isn't that crazy?
So good. So with this aggressive, we turn that into something else, because now, as you probably had more and more wins, you became authoritative.
Well, that is an interesting level to go from authoritative to aggressive, and it comes down to your languaging. So many people have filler words. I'm noticing you're not using any of them.
Okay, good.
But but I'll call you out when I do, because
yes,
now
please do.
Well, I coach full time. I coach between 40 to 60 hours a week. I have amazing trainings to get people to communicate. If you're using the words actually, basically, like, you know, because actually, like, you know, Amber, I'm sitting on a set with you on TV. And what is that level of communication?
Nothing.
The other word I hate is trying. Look, I'm trying to touch you. I'm trying.
Yes.
And you know why we're afraid of it? Because somebody would rather say to me, Forbes, I tried. I'm going to say you failed. And to own that, but that's where the lesson lives. You don't really learn as much when you win. So fail often, fail fast, and move on. And then another one that I live by is that life happens for you, not to you. Just, I'm sharing all the things that you went through in your life. It's why you're sitting here. It's why you look the way you do, are the way you are. But people who never learned those lessons are sitting at home and they're suffering.
Do you think if people are afraid to fail? I think failing forward is so necessary, and you have to get that thick skin. Is that still a thing?
I think it's how we trained ourselves in school. If you didn't get an A, and I was an A student,
same.
And if I didn't, man, I got yelled at. But if you don't succeed in something, we're never taught to go find that lesson, don't do that again. And I've lived my life that I think that I am the sum of the obstacles I've overcome. So between having braces and not being able to speak as a kid, my dad spent 3 years in the hospital. I know the value of $1 because we were broke. I raised a little boy who was murdered. I know what it's like to have your wedding photo on the cover of the LA Times. And if you don't learn these lessons, you sit in a room and you cry yourself to sleep every night. And I just decided that I was meant for more. And I know, it's funny, I've always said that. I always felt like I wanted to matter. I can remember when Facebook came out, because up until that point, I'd lost my parents and my family was gone. Nobody remembered my birthday. And all of a sudden, Facebook, I opened it up one day and there were 5,000 people. And I thought, oh, well, that's good to know. At least they knew I was here. But I realized that's not enough. And I'm on a crusade right now, and I'm doing it not alone. I'm doing it with my daughter and my son and my husband. We are full-on, we're like the Fantastic Four.
And your daughter's here today.
She is. I will tell you that she came downstairs at 17 during COVID and said, Mom, you're kind of miserable. I made a living on home shopping. I was selling products, and she said, all that's ended. TV is quiet. What are you going to do with the rest of your life? I said, I don't know. She said, why don't you teach people how to pitch? You're really good at it. Do you remember infomercials on TV?
Oh, yes. I've done infomercials on TV.
I did 197 of them.
Not that many.
Well, I know, but I was there when it started in the 90s. I generated $2.5 billion in sales, and I learned a lot of lessons, and I've decided to not only put them in that book, and I call them secrets because it's not sales training. What if you could get your kids to clean their room? What if you could get your husband to take out the trash, or somebody to watch a movie that only you want to watch? That's the power of getting a yes.
Ooh, so it's, you know what I'm hearing from all of this is you're very authentic, and people connect with people who are authentic and willing to put themselves out there and share their story, because it's hard to be vulnerable.
Well, you know, that's funny that you say that, because when I was a kid, I hated that word. I was like, oh, Forbes, you're not vulnerable. You have a wall around you. I had a wall because I had to protect myself.
Yep.
I was afraid of people picking on me and not being heard. And I realized when I finally got out there and said certain words, people were like, oh, wow, I want to know more. Tell me more. And I thought, wow. My daughter said, you know, Forbes, you've done a great job doing this, but can you teach it? And she said to me, if you don't teach it, you'll never have a legacy.
Oh, well, you are building quite the legacy. You're helping so many women along the way. Thank you. Thank you.
That's very sweet from
I mean,
from you.
seriously, we could have this entire show. It kills me to say that we have to go to break, but I appreciate you being here. And, of course, your book's out now, and you can help so many people.
Well, I appreciate that, guys. I'm excited for you. And reach out to me, because not only is it a book, but there are trainings. But I gave away thousands of dollars of free trainings inside of this book so that everybody could level up.
There you go.
Especially if you're a mom.
There you go. Let's level up together. And, of course, we'll share the story on BloomTampaBay.com. Stay with us. More Bloom right after this.